Hello people of YouTube, 'tis I once more, the Crimson Assassin, here today. Oh boy. To give you guys yet another anime review. And today, people of YouTube, I'm finally able to give you guys the review that I have for a movie that I have been dying to see. I've been dying to see this film for such a long time. When I heard it was announced, I was very interested in it, and I just could not wait to actually see this film from start to finish. I saw it last night, and there's a few reasons why I didn't record the video immediately after. But regardless, I'm filming the review the next day to give you guys another anime review for the anime Koi no Katachi, or in English dub, A Silent Voice. And here's the premise. So A Silent Voice follows Ishida, who once bullied a girl named Nishimiya, who once bullied her for because of her disability to hear things, and because of that, due to him bullying her too much, it caused the other people around Ishida to ridicule him and bully him as well. So, feeling down and depressed, and not to mention the messed up stuff that Ishida did to Nishimiya back then, it really took a toll on Ishida's psyche. So, years later, he wants to make amends, so he ends up finding Nishimiya once again, and you see the two interacting, getting into situations, and just... That's honestly the best way how I could describe the movie without really giving too much, so I apologize for the lack of in-depth detail of this film. I probably will make like a spoiler review if you guys are so inclined of giving a spoiler review, then I'll do it. But right now I'm trying to give you guys a very, very, very spoiler-free review. So that's sort of the premise of A Silent Voice. And people of YouTube, I have been dying to see this film for quite a while for a few reasons. Number one, I was reading its manga adaptation. I was. Keep in mind, was. Mainly because I was at a friend's house, and he actually had the manga chapter for A Silent Voice, so I ended up actually reading a chapter of the manga of A Silent Voice. But when I heard that it had an anime adaptation coming soon in 2016, I was very excited, so I said, screw it, I'm just gonna wait until the animated movie comes here somehow in the United States. Luckily for me, it finally did. And yes, that's my dog in the background being an idiot as always. Please don't pay attention to him. So, the minute when I heard that A Silent Voice is now available and ready to be seen, I immediately jumped ship. And honestly, it was thanks to this bad boy right here that I was able to actually watch the movie in full HD, by the way. And oh my god, we'll get into everything. But people of YouTube, my thoughts on it. This movie hit me so damn hard in the feels, people of YouTube. My god, this film was exceptionally great. I love A Silent Voice. It is such a deep film. It's oh my god, like, where the fuck do I even begin to describe how this movie is? Well, for starters, the animation done by Kyoto Annie. It's Kyoto Animation, guys. They're fucking amazing. And A Silent Voice is no exception. The animation looked fucking gorgeous. Enough said. I don't need to explain to you guys why the animation for this anime film is good. It's just good. And it's just... You just see the various backgrounds, the sunset, to the nightfall, to this beautiful fireworks scene that towards the end of the film. It's just a really, really, really good looking film, and definitely a film that's like literally orgasmic. Like this and Kimi no Na wa had some of the best animation done I have ever seen, and this is so good. It is so amazing. I can't go into full detail because it's just fucking amazing. The animation is great. The story of A Silent Voice hits you so damn hard in the feels. I was upset at a lot of the things that happen in this film. And honestly, I liked how the story tackled some deep, dark, depressing subject, such as disabilities, people, obviously who need special head hearing, like, deaf people, obviously, and also on how, what was it? Oh, suicide. Yes, it handles suicide very well. Only Orange is an anime that actually tackled suicide and actually took it really serious and stuff. And here, it does definitely take it seriously on how they tackle the concept of suicide. And the story just has so many layers, and it gets really dark, really depressing, but it's that good kind of dark and a good kind of depression. And I honestly, truly, truly, truly loved on how it tackles the subject of bullying. Because bullying sucks. It fucking is the worst feeling in life. Wanna know why it's the worst feeling in life? Wanna know how I know it's the worst feeling in life? Because I've been through it. And trust me, people of YouTube, being the person who is being bullied is not a good feeling. No, I felt like shit every morning I woke up, and honestly, I couldn't take it anymore. I was so fed up. I hated bullying. Bullying to me is like one of the worst things next to cancer. Okay, and cancer's pretty bad. So, but I loved how they tackled it, and it just hits me on so many levels, making the story feel relatable, especially to me, because I've been through bullying, so I fully related to the story of what's going on in a silent voice. The story is amazing, and not to mention, the characters are also amazing. Starting off with our main character, Ishida, honestly, he was kind of like a hit or miss for me. At first, when he was a kid, he does end up being very unlikable, and you actually end up kind of hating on how he treated poor Nishimiya, and how just like Nishimiya just keeps trying to open up and be friends with Ishida, but Ishida just doesn't give her the benefit of the doubt and just keeps constantly bullying her. And I just liked how, innocent the mind of a child works. Okay, they definitely captured that in the story of the film, and how it just resonated with me, and how Ishida ends up actually really changing throughout the entire anime. He definitely ends up becoming more of a dynamic character, and actually by the end of the film, you actually really do relate to Ishida and some of the situations that he's put in, and how he really does deeply regret what he did to Nishimiya. In fact, it haunts him throughout the entire film. Like, you just see him going through so many depressing stuff that you really hated the guy, now you feel empathy for him. Tell me about it. And again, she just ends up actually really making amends with Nishimiya. And let's talk about Nishimiya, because my god, this girl... What did this girl do to deserve half the shit that happens to her? What did she do? Come on, people of YouTube. What the fuck did Nishimiya do besides be nice, be supportive, and just overall just being such a sweetheart? I fully related to Nishimiya, because obviously I've been the bully, she's been the I was bullied, she was bullied, we definitely connected, even though on how like even if she can't hear, I ended up really relating to the character, because I was bullied. I definitely was, and it sucks. It was one of the worst feelings in life, and I'm not afraid to admit that I was bullied. No, I was bullied. I was bullied really bad. So, but hey, I came out all right. So there's that. So I definitely related to Nishimiya the most. In fact, Nishimiya is my favorite character in the anime. So oh my god, Nishimiya, oh my god. And like, seriously, what the fuck did she do to deserve any of this shit? Come on, man, come on. And let's talk about Ishida and Nishimiya relationship. I thought it was very cute. I thought it was very simple. And I definitely dug on how Ishida finally just wants to reconnect and finally try to make amends for what he... Like, honestly, I don't really think he was kind of trying to make amends. He was just kind of... not... He was kind of like maybe even trying to prove himself that maybe, I could end up actually trusting people again if I try to open up to Nishimiya. And... I love their relationship. It was cute. It was playful. It was innocent. I liked how they use sign language when they commute, and how Ishida actually did take the time to learn sign language so if they ever meet again, they could actually talk. And I absolutely love that. And their non-dialogue relationship just adds so many layers to their characters and their backstory and everything. I ended up really loving their relationship. It was innocent, it was cute, and honestly, my favorite scene that features these two was this night. It was at night, and some crazy shit happened, and Ishida just runs out of his bed. I can't reveal what bed. I can't reveal half the shit, but towards the end of the film, this scene happens where it's at night, and it's like all you see is this beautiful starry scene, and they are just talking, and it's such a mesmerizing scene, and I absolutely love that scene. And not to mention some of the other scenes before that, where they just had a cute and playful relationship. I dug their relationship. It was cute. It was amazing. Like, my god, I love their relationship. The other side characters in the anime, some I really loved, some not so much. The characters that I absolutely loved, I definitely like Yuzuru, Nishimiya's younger sister. I liked how they could have kind of fleshed out her character more because she was given a pretty decent amount of screen time. So I only wish they kind of fleshed out the character more, but for what we got from her character, it was really solid. I bought the relationship, and actually I kind of like the little relationship that she shares with Ishida. It was believable, and I felt it. I really did felt it. The comic relief of the anime, Nagasuta, he was very funny. I really liked this character. He was a really solid friend character, although he wasn't in the movie that much. But some of the scenes where he actually did have, he really did stand out. And I ended up really laughing at some of the scenes where he was in. He was a funny character, and that's all I can really say about him. He was just a fun character to see on the screen. There's a few characters that were in the film, not really too much in the film. They could have needed more screen time, but for what we got, they were also really good. Like this one girl, I believe her name was Kawaii. She was really solid. I did like her involvement in the story. There are a few unnecessary characters in A Silent Voice, but they did all in all, some way, shape, or form, did progress the story. So I didn't really mind the characters. They're few and far between. The main thing about A Silent Voice is definitely the relationship between Ishida and this girl. So I definitely Nishimiya. I definitely really bought it, and definitely I like the realistic side of the film. It was really good. There's only really one character I absolutely despised in the anime, and we all know who the character is if you have seen the film, but she did understand what she's doing, and I don't like it. I hated her. She was a bitch. Ueno. I'm not gonna reveal half the shit this girl has done. She's just a bitch. I understood her character. Don't get me wrong. I understood what she was used for. Not every character is supposed to like the main characters, so I understood that. I understood why. I don't like how they try to justify her actions. I really did not. On how like she kind of played the victim in a lot of the scenes in the anime, and I absolutely like she just comes off really more of an unlikable character than any of the other characters in the anime. She was by far the worst character in the anime, and I absolutely hated her. Even though I understood why she was in the anime, she was meant to be despicable. And they definitely did a good job of making her despicable because I fucking hate her. No. Why would you do that? No. I can't reveal anything on what this girl has done. I can't, because I really want you guys to watch the film. So I'm not gonna reveal what this bitch has done. I'll probably make a spoiler video about it, like I said before. But anyway, you're not gonna like her. Let's just say that you are not gonna like her. I definitely don't like her. So there's that. Is there anything else? Not really. I did like the music. No, not a lot of things I mentioned in my anime reviews. I don't really mention the music. The music in A Silent Voice was really good. I actually really did like it. Especially the song that plays at the end of the film. That made my day. The ending of the film actually did have a really solid resolution, and I did like the ending of the film, even though it was kind of a little bittersweet because they don't really end up as a couple. Because I felt like they were really building up to be a couple, and it's kind of sad. But you know what? I got enough of their relationship, of Ishida and Nishimiya's relationship. I bought it, and I really don't have anything else to say. I absolutely loved this film, people of YouTube. I don't really have much issues besides the one character. But besides that, I really don't have any issues with it. So, that's going to wrap this anime review up. I'm going to give Silent Voice the honor and privilege of being a 9.5 out of 10. Only because that one fucking character ruined it and dropped it down half a point. I will give this anime a solid 9.5. It is such a good fucking anime. Please go check it out. It's only 2 hours long, so, if you have an afternoon to kill, go ahead and watch it. Definitely watch A Silent Voice. It is a really, really good film. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I was waiting for this film for a while, and I'm glad I got to see it. It is a good film. There we go. That's all the time we have, people of YouTube. As always, if you would like to see more of this channel, please consider subscribing. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram right here. And Tazai once more, the Crimson Assassin. Peace, YouTube.